will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. What we have in store for you today, a showdown between a couple of Pac-12 rivals. As we'll see, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Wolverines will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. It's Pratt. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And that one could serve a lot of purposes. You knock all the butterflies out, you get your first completion.
Yeah, and I agree. Well, you know, the first completion, you get hit. And I always loved it as a player on the first drive to when you got hit, you got that out of the way, you get the butterflies out of the way, then you kind of settle and you realize, all right, this is just football.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll run the screen. Really nice job there to pick up the first down, get it to their own 41.
Third down, defense is thinking pass, so those defensive ends rushing up the field, that plays perfectly into the running back screen. Great play call at the right time.
Pulls and throws off the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got it. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Through the air, it's Lindsey. Fires left. A strike downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
How about the hit on the tight end? They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking to throw. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing an incompletion.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And this play's going crazy before the game, and the offense on the first drive kind of quieted him down a little bit. But the defense, great job. They get a goal-to-go situation. They get the stop, force the field goal, force the miss. The crowd's back in it, baby.
The offense changing the play, looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's Haynes. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, this left-handed quarterback, he drills throwing on the run to his right a lot in practice for situations just like that, and it paid off there.
The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Knight, and it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
They punted away on 4th down. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Wants to keep it in the air. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. This one's complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
On third down, going up top. Got his man. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at 29. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Quick completion on the out. Turning it on. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Handoff to the single back. Fighting off the defender. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
I think a trait of running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there, and just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Razorbacks trying to cash it in on first and goal. Looking to get it in. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Go straight ahead. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Touchdown Razorback. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No return coming. He'll call for the fair. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hayes. Good call. Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and 10 just outside the 30. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking for the score. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got his man on the right. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Now improvising. Fires to the end zone. Wolverines grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, obviously, this has been a defensive struggle the entire first half, so how big was it for the offense to score a touchdown in their last possession of the first half, get an opportunity to tie this thing up going in at halftime? I think we can expect a lot of the same here in the second half, but no doubt, huge for their confidence offensively.
The extra point here would tie the game, and he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He makes the catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ashley. Slips one guy. Now he's loose. They'll immediately call timeout. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then, off the left upright and through. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, you can just keep your point. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Going with the ground game left. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
All down, but he has enough to move the chain.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Makes the catch. It's Marsh. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Finds the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Absolute shank. Missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Takes the handoff. It's Ashley. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. They're testing the right side here. They stopped him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down. No fall off from the noise or intensity from this crowd as we start the fourth quarter. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Knight. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hardy. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. Oh, he's got some space. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, they execute the in route, and how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And after the incompletion, I know there's a big urge right now to just go for it, right? It's 4th and short. We can seize this thing. I think you just got to do the smart thing. You need a field goal. You're only trailing by a bit. Do the smart thing. Take the point. Still a lot of football to go.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going up top, and they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 20. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Arkansas. They move on top here in the 4th.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Knight. The short hands, it's Hardy. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
That's a great play call by the offensive coordinator because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work and opens.
He lets one fly deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensive. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Morgan. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Catch in the middle, it's Hendricks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion now, setting up 3rd down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
All intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Makes the grab, past the marker. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Bring in the heat. He's got it on the move. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've been challenged now, Jesse, and it's up to this offense to provide an answer.
Yeah, they've got to be able to get the momentum back, David. We know that's a real thing in college football. Here late in the game, you still got the lead, but how can they answer?
I think that's what you remember. Still got the lead. Doesn't matter the defense just gave up a score. Let's execute and keep this lead.
To the air, it's Lindsey. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a 2-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Haynes. Still on his feet at the 45. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Hendricks. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Throws to the tight end. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to? And then
pick off to stop the threat.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. This quarterback happy enough to take a knee and head to the locker room, but the defense still does have a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.